Schooler. My old teacher helped me get a job and I repaid him by sleeping with his wife. Eh? How are these transactions the same thing? Got very confused because they don't explain some of the stuff the book apparently does. Yeah, I mean, the book's better at kind of like underlying its themes and stuff, and I do think that they sanded off quite a few of the edges. But yeah. Yeah, they kind of like hand wave how far he has to go and how much fuel he needs, but yeah. Also, why he gets chosen specifically is due to him being coma resistant, which is like a gene. They don't explain that in the movie. They just, yeah. Anyway, that's important. Dear Deidre, my former teacher helped me get a job and I've repaid him by sleeping with his wife. But why? I'm 28 and single, and last summer I was made redundant. That doesn't make any sense. For optimize. 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 Okay. What does he need? Bone wrist. We only have one bone wrist. Huh. Okay. Okay. It was a good movie, yeah. It was a good movie. I'm 28 and single. Last summer I was made redundant from my job. After a few months searching for work, I decided to reach out to a lecturer from my college days. Lovely. Hang on. I thought you could give me a good reference and you might have some useful contacts. He came up trumps and actually helped me get a job. Huzzah! It just so happened to be in the company where his wife works. I started there a few months ago. The job is going well. I'm enjoying it and earning more than I did in my previous job. The best part has been working very closely with his wife who's just turned 40. Dude, why? Why? Keep it in your knickers. She took me under her wing, and when I started and it soon became clear her interest went beyond mentoring me, so she initiated. One night we both stayed late. Flirting turned to touching, and we shared a kiss, and we ended up having incredible sex on our boss's desk. Why is it always so porno? She told me that she cared about her husband but wasn't happy in her marriage and had been looking for some excitement. Since then, we've been having an affair, sneaking off to have sex wherever we can. Her husband is often away at conferences abroad. Those nights I spend at her house in the bed. Oh my god. I know it's wrong, but the sex is the best I've ever had. It's addictive. I'm starting to feel incredibly guilty. Starting? Her husband went out of his way to help me. If he found out, he'd be devastated. No shit. It's a double betrayal. How can I stop myself, especially as I see my lover every day? How do I stop myself from having sex with another person? How do I do that? How do I do that? Don't. Just don't. No, I'm not. Am I? I am. I'm too distracted by the sauciness. Okay. Okay. Stop having sex with her. I was going the right way. This is a different set of tracks. Some people decided that was the more optimal routing. I mean, this is it, like, the one thing is, right, she initiated it. I think polyamory would fit here. I think that's probably a good shout. But, like, if you feel guilty, you know, it's like when the fun stops, you stop. Just stop. You know you're being bad. Stop it. Ah, see, that was stupid. Yeah, we might have to shovel him. It's just the way. I think some honesty and self-reflection, obviously. Well, you know, that would be nice. When the fun stops, you stop. That's exactly where I got it from. They've got something right there. Because you're gambling your own happiness every time you stick your dick in her. Because what if her husband walks in? But I guess that's the hot. Like, that's why it's hot. Penis. I don't know, oh, they're always cheating, aren't they? But it's like, he's working with her, and, it's just gross. Just go. You're gambling your dick and your happiness, and, you know, she's using you. She's using you, dude. She's using you. She's just like, man, my marriage sucks. I'm gonna have sex with you, man. And he's just like, yeah, okay. But also, like, don't. Go have sex with somebody else. Find somebody else to have sex with. Right. Optimies. Where's me judo? Do I not have a judo uniform? That's not good. Fantastic. We're screwed. Where do I get a judo uniform from? You are. You're like Bianca. Now, let me tell you about Bianca. She was helping some people work through some shit. But ultimately, she was just a large object. I should have healed. It's great. It's fine. I'm gonna get a chance anyway. Dead? Oh, we are so dead. People will try to rationalize, well, I'm the single one, so I'm not. No, if you're actively participating in an affair, then you're a dickhead. So sorry. Oh, we're dead. I can't go on lethal. Bullshit. Yeah, if you're knowingly participating in a relationship and, you know, helping them cheat, then you got no legs to stand on. Even if one of them is extra big. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna like spray and pray and hope that we don't die on this. I'm not counting. I'm not doing anything. I did not heal when I went in. It's dead. That was a useful trance. Remember everything will be alright. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes. Yeah, I totally calculated that. This is it, man. Like, have some self-respect. What do you believe you're achieving if you participate in an affair? Like, who are you, really, in that relationship? Who do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? How are you? I just think, and you know, you can say these things happen, you can say relationships are complicated, you can say all that stuff. You can, I don't care. But I do think that ultimately it's a choice. Everything you do is a choice. And if you choose to participate and have an affair and be part of an affair and do all that shit, you've made that choice. So you make that choice. I feel free to, allow me to judge you because you went in. There's no, I just don't, yeah. People think I'm an asshole because I did a shitty thing. You did a shitty thing. I can call you an asshole. That's my you made a choice. That's the consequence of your choice. But yeah. It would, like, if we were living just purely by instinct, we wouldn't have rational brains. Yeah, but you live and learn. And I guess, and again, once again, I will say, there's something to be said for self-reflection, for rehabilitation. So yes, I will call you an asshole, but if you recognize it and make efforts to change and grow from the experience, then, my judgment is withheld because, if you decide to do the right thing and end your relationship with the lady person, then, that would be nice. Summer. It's fine. I think there's something to be said. Like I say, I think we all make dumb mistakes. We're not perfect. But everything is a choice. You own that choice. You accept that choice. You grow from that choice. You move on from that choice. But I don't And I think if you've had the time to reflect, and if you've had the time to acknowledge where you went wrong, and you know what you did, and you know, I cannot with people who make excuses, who make comparisons, who go, well, you know, everybody's cheating on everybody. It's not that bad. And it's like, no. No. It's fine if that's how you sleep at night, but like, no. You can look yourself in the mirror and get on with it, but yeah. It's a self-respect thing, and it's like, if you are willing to let this person treat you, and honestly, if you are the side piece, you know, be aware, like, she's using this guy. This guy is being used. And, you know, where's his self-respect? She's using you, dude. And they always say they're gonna leave, and they always say, you know, that the relationship's over and that they don't want to be with the other person anymore, and it's, you know, it's not worth the hassle, but it's like, you're still there, you're actively participating in an affair. But sex is fun. Hi, Virgo. Welcome in. We're talking about an affair. We've got a Deidre. On this channel we do Deidres. It's an agony aunt column. Most of them are cheating, so we're talking about cheating bastards. No. I'm also playing Final Fantasy IX. Welcome. I think the one resource that this planet is never going to run out of is people. And maybe I'm just like an old married lady. But I think, you know, plenty more fish in the sea. There's always going to be somebody else. You know, it has to be with the person who's treating you like shit. Yeah, I think this person needs to learn some self-respect. Stop what you're doing, think about it, and just go shag someone else. It's fine. I'm fine with you shagging someone, just not her. Yeah, exactly. When the Matrix kicks in, we're all gonna need those robots. But what? Deidre says, with part of the reason sex with your lover is so thrilling is because you know it's wrong. That's what I said. And your conscience is now shouting loudly. In time, you won't be able to drown it out. She's very poetic today. Whether or not this happens... Okay, hang on, because we've got Valley Period coming up, so I just need to do this menu. Where's the reverb going? Okay, let's see. Part of the reason sex with the lover is so thrilling is because you know it's wrong and your conscience is now shouting loudly. In time, you won't be able to drown it out. Whether or not this happens before you get caught is up to you. Remember, the fallout from being discovered could be devastating for you, your lover, and her husband, destroying relationships and careers. End your affair. Tell your lover the risks are too high. If necessary, ask to move to another team or look for a new job. My support pack, Your Lover Not Free, should help you make this decision. Your Lover Not Free. I wonder what that one's about. Like financial transactions in relations, in The sexy times. Which one are you getting? I suggest murder. When in doubt, murder.